You cannot say no. Okay? And I have a suggestion for what you can do.
Yes.
But it's up to you what you do. Okay?
Okay.
But I suggest, if it's possible for you, to take a trip with your students, for example, to Jodhpur, to do that, if it's possible.
Yes.
If it's not possible, hold on, guys, I have to open this. If it's not possible, then spend this on whatever you want. Okay? But you can choose the students if you want good students,
Yes.
or if you want the students that made a happy New Year, Mr. Harold, or whatever. Okay, but I really thank you I think you're doing a great job. Not today, you're not working, but normally. I mean, I know you're doing something good. And thank you for with the students, the Happy New Year and so on. So, maybe we should do it inside.
હા હવે જવાના છે.
Here?
છોકરાઓ માટે પૈસા આપે છે. તો જોધપુર ને એ બાજુ લઈ જવા હોય તો આચાર્યને બોલાવી આચાર્યને પ્રિન્સિપાલ છે.
Principal wants it?
Yeah.
Not you?
No.
The principal?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry? I have to go, yes.
You?
But I have a little gift for Mr.
પૈસા
Paresh.
આપે છે આ પ્રવાસમાં જોધપુર ને એ બાજુ લઈ જવા.
Wow, he
એમને બહુ
wants
હિસ્ટોરિકલ પ્લેસ
me to give it straight to the principal. So, really?
Yes.
Principal?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's your students. It's up to you to choose,
Okay,
yeah?
okay.
Okay, because I'm not sure you can take the whole school for this.
તમારે
So.
પસંદ કરવાનું કે સ્થળ મૂકે. હા આ છોકરાઓ માટે જોધપુર ને એ બાજુ એમ કે પ્રવાસ લઈ જવા પૈસા આપે છે.
It's $1,000. That is
Which money?
one. No, it's I couldn't get it all in Indian, so this is like 60,000 Indian, and then another 100 there. So it's 70,000.
70,000.
But it's for a trip. Okay. He can spend it on what he wants. If he wants to spend it on a trip, that's fine. If you want to spend it on something for the school, that is also fine. It's totally up to you guys. Yeah.
Are you like our school?
Yeah, I loved it.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
She's the best
back.
principal. Number one principal.
Number one principal. Thank you.
I have to throw in some British money. This is
British
England,
money.
yeah, but it's easy to change, right? I tried to get $1,000 in Indian, but it stopped, so I had to throw in some British. So. All right, job done. Now we're driving back to Ahmedabad. All right, they are turning this into a way bigger deal than I thought it was. I just wanted to buy Paresh's students a trip or a tour, but I think he felt it was best that I give it to the principal, and I don't know what they're going to spend it on here. But regardless of what they spend it on, I know they will spend it well, because it's a pretty well-run operation, this school. Just look at how they all queue up. All right, awesome.
What is name?
Hello.
What is name?
My name is Harold.
Herald.
Oh, they all come running out here. Watch out, you'll get trampled.
Bọn thuốc xịt rồi đó. Để kariye jalai rồi.
Wow, cameraman, great job. Wow, look at this guy. He was the cameraman. Thank you. Good job. New cameraman. This is the world's longest commute. I am gonna take 3 airplanes. Hello. Can a white man get a beer here? Rent a motorbike. maybe even take a bus or two. I guess it's about time I explain. And I am starting school in India. Yeah, teacher, can I go to the bathroom? Like I always say, the journey is the adventure. What an absolute disaster. They took my emergency jack. So I'm walking around here trying to match the color from the photo I have. This looks passable, I think. A little bit darker, huh? Oh, that is a very nice color. There's too much wind, I'll talk later. But $1,000 looked like in Indian money. Had to throw in some pounds too, because the ATM wouldn't give me, my card was maxed out. It is now 10 o'clock. I've been driving for about an hour. The world's longest commute is coming to an end. After metros, 3 airplanes, buses, and a couple of motorbike rides, I'm now closing in here. I'm at the last intersection. I'm dead tired. It's been 2 days, but wish me luck and see you soon. This young man here has convinced me to try his tea. Now I'm signing off. Hello. Your mama. All right. 100 rupees. Go get some food. Had I known about this, I would have bought my school shirt here instead. Policeman told me it's ginger tea. Now I am an Indian student. I don't know, they gave me a chili. Oh, they will need twice. Hey doggy, are you getting some food? Hey there. There's no way 7,000 people can live in this little... Bye-bye! Bye-bye! That was hands down the greatest shower any man has ever had. So all day I've been waiting to properly introduce, why did I come to India again? What am I doing here? Why am I going to school? And I just never got around to it. There was never a good time. I mean, there was when I was in Delhi, I almost felt like I was going to faint, I was going to puke, and then it's hard to string together these stories somehow. But better late than never. So here we go. It turns out that my last India series, the one I did with Mr. Bold, has had quite an impact on a lot of people, and that really made me happy to see. I've gotten emails and messages and endless stream of people from not only within India, but Indians living in America, in Canada, in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia, in Dubai, Australia, third generation Indians who's living in Sweden and England and has never been to India. So many people connected with these videos in ways that I and Mr. Ball didn't anticipate, and it really made me happy to know that okay, I strive to make entertaining video, and of course I want them to have somewhat of an impact on people. I mean, if people are happy watching them, that kind of warms my heart too. But I didn't kind of expect this kind of feedback. I've never had this amount of positive feedback. It's been a lot of negative too, but there's never been kind of people pouring their heart out in emails to me, like what happened from this India series I did with Mr. Bold. So I want to give something back, and there's nothing better than giving. I mean, sometimes in videos you see me hand out small amounts of money to deserving individuals, extra tip, and sure, I mean that's kind of a palliative, temporary solution. You're not really changing anyone's lives. So I like to add a lesson, if there's a lesson in it, if someone really helped me out, and I can really like, wow, what you're doing is great, continue down this path. That's when I really like to step up and really try and help and give these people a push in the right direction. Now, there's many candidates I have thought of helping, but there's one candidate that stood out as the most disturbing. And at first I thought he was a troll, and I might still be a little bit crazy. I've never spoken to this guy. I still don't know if he's real. Sometimes his messages are a little over the top, but it's kind of this culture clash that I've struggled with sometimes. I don't know if people from India are trolling or not, but anyway, I believe this guy is not trolling. He is an elementary school teacher in a village south of Ahmedabad. Now, when me and Mr. Bald were in Ahmedabad 3 months ago now, it was hands down the worst city we've ever been to. We were both talking like, wow, we're never coming back here. I mean, this is just, it was like a post-apocalyptic scene from a Mad Max film with Mel Gibson. And I, honest to God, I thought I would never come here again. But it turns out that this guy is teaching at a rural school south of here. So that is why I've taken 3 airplanes, been traveling for now more than, it's coming up on 24 hours, and I was up for 12 hours before then too, so I mean it's been 36 hours without sleep, and I still have not been able to get together. I have a little surprise that I want to help his students and him, because they for Christmas and New Year's he had all his students, and I'll put the photo up here for you guys to watch now on YouTube. Happy New Year, Mr. Harald. Really, I mean, this guy is really going the extra mile to kind of show me how he appreciated my movies and Mr. Bald's films, but probably more me. Jokes aside, I really want to give something back and help. This guy is, I believe he has a heart of gold, and he is really, it's people like this that will push India and countries like India forward. And the monetary benefit and the budget and so on that these people have to work with is very low. So I'm gonna put together a little package for them that I hope will also inspire these students and him, kind of show him that he's doing a great job. And I appreciate not only what he had done for me with the Happy New Year, Happy Merry Christmas, Harald, but also how he's told me he's doing basically 4 or 5 jobs in one. I mean, that's what it's like to be a primary and elementary school teacher here. So I have been able to, sneakily with messages, kind of, he's given me the GPS coordinates of where the school is. So my plan is to drive there. I'm gonna set out 9 hours from now. So the problem is I still don't have a bike, and I found now a place online, and had the reception call them, and they say they have a bike ready for me. So I'm gonna go there now, pick up the bike. The camera. I'll keep the camera here charging so it's ready for tomorrow, because that's it. My plan is to, he does not know that I'm in India. Nobody knows that I'm here. I haven't spoken to anyone about this apart from Mr. Bald. I told him I was going to do this. So when you plan a video, often a lot of things can go wrong, and I don't like, ideally I want to be able to crash his classroom in the middle of a lesson. That's why I bought the blue shirt at the airport. I want to crash his classroom, like run in and be like, I'm late, with the camera rolling, and just like, what the F, what's this guy doing here? I want to, that's, but it's going to be hard. I doubt that many people there speak English. I don't know the exact classroom, the layout of the school, and also it's a village, so there's not, I mean, I'm going to be the only whitey there. So I mean, if someone sees me, it's kind of like, well, there's a white dude down there, and chances are I'm not going to be able to kind of surprise like I want to. But regardless of how it turns out, I hope at least we will get an insight into what it is like on the inside of a government school, here in Gujarat. This is the state of Gujarat. This is 90 kilometers south of Ahmedabad. I have to drive tomorrow morning. So that is the plan. That is why I'm here, and I plan on doing more of this for the rest of the year. I mean, I would love to just make this a year where I just meet people who have liked my films or want to meet me or hang out or want to show me something cool or tell me something about their lives and so on. I mean, this is what I want 2019 to be about. And I've been wanting to do this now for over a year and a half. I mean, last year was horrible, but things are looking up now. And yeah, I guess that you just cut it here. I mean, this is my plan, and I may, if I succeed in crashing the classroom and so on, I'm just going to upload that video first, because it's kind of a shocker. You know, there's people like don't expect me to do this, and then if I succeed, then you're watching this video as the second video. I'm uploading this after as kind of the making of, so you can see the days of travel and kind of the madness I had to deal with to make this happen. But there's also the possibility that this is just not, that either he isn't what he says he is, or he's not there. He texted me earlier with some. It was like on some school trip, he said. I mean, it's just, I haven't spoken to this guy, I haven't planned or coordinated with anyone. So, I mean, this could turn out to be a total bust. But sometimes I have a feeling that we really have a good Samaritan here who is working and really doing something for the greater good that's benefiting his society. And I just want to really encourage this person, whom you'll see tomorrow, or you've probably seen already if I succeeded and I uploaded that video first. I just really want to encourage individuals like this, and you watching now too. I mean, if you know people like this, maybe there's an old woman who just takes it upon herself to like sweep the street or do something like nice for the neighborhood or something. Like there's someone that you know is really just putting their head down and doing something for the greater good that is not necessarily being rewarded. I mean, sometimes I remember when I lived in Asia too, there would be people that would be picking up garbage on the beach. Just they weren't getting paid for it. They would just no one thanked them. They just went there and picked up garbage every Sunday, and then they went home. You know, people like, if you know someone like this, and you're not in a position to reward them, financially or with a gift or something, at least just tell them that you really appreciate what it is that they're doing, that you're noticing that these people are doing good and working for humanity. At least do that. And often I believe that can be as great a gift as a tangible gift, like a necklace or something like that. So anyway, I'm just gonna I'm so out of it. I mean, I'm not even sure how I'm gonna get to this motorbike place. Hopefully I am able to find it. I mean, I don't have I think I said so earlier that I don't have. I've been running around for hours trying to get a SIM card, but in Gujarat they tell me you need an Indian friend to vouch for you to get a phone number. And I said, what if you don't have an Indian friend? Then you don't get a phone number. So it's been a total disaster so far. But this is what it is like here. I knew it was going to be like this, and it is what it is. So wish me good luck. Hopefully I get the bike. And hopefully I'm able to crash this classroom without anyone finding out what I'm up to. So good luck to me.